I am nervous tonight. I'm very grateful, first of all, to be working with Matt and a bunch of guys. I love these guys, Zach and Clipperman and Mike Merck and Greg Fox. And it's a pleasure to be out here. I come out here once in a while. I have a place down here, so for me to get an opportunity to come out here and do stand-up with the guys, it's awesome. And Matt was very nice. I did a show for him Friday night at the Caesars Playground, and he said, come on down for tonight's show, Sunday, the 8 o'clock show I'm going to be doing. And I'm really excited about it and nervous at the same time.
So this show, I heard both shows are sold out. How big is the crowd that you ever performed for?
The biggest show I ever did was at Broadway Comedy. I ran around 120, 130, although Friday night, right before New Year's, this Friday night, I think it was the 29th, we did a show that was about 130, 140 people, they told me. So on an average, I'm usually doing shows around 60 people, 70. My biggest is 120, 130, 140, but tonight, this has to be by far the biggest show I've ever done.
I say you ready for your next comic. Hell yeah, bring that energy one more time. This guy performs all over the city, all over the country, man. Start clapping, start clapping. Give it up, give it up, give it up. Danny G, everybody. Give it up for Danny G. All right, thank you. Let's give it up for your MC, Mike Merck. Give it up for yourselves for coming out tonight. Excited to be here, yeah. I was out on the boardwalk earlier today. There's some crazy people out there, huh? Really? I see this old man biker dude. He had to be about 70 years old, bald-headed guy, goatee, Harley-Davidson jacket. And he had this real attitude. He starts looking at me, and then he starts walking towards me like this. I start walking towards him like this. As we cross each other, I said, hey, how'd you get that? He goes, Vietnam, 69. I'm like, dog shit, 2 blocks back. Oh, God, thank you. You'll remember that little lad. You guys remember the Pillsbury Doughboy guy? Yeah, right? I was reading in the New York Times in the obituary earlier today. Yeah, he died. He was 71. Yeah. They did an autopsy. Turns out he died of a severe yeast infection. And trauma to the belly. I didn't know this. Survived by his wife, Play-Doh, and their 3 children, Jane Doe, John Doe, and Dildo. Service is going to be held at Murray's Bakery tomorrow at 4:50 for around 20 minutes. You got that, right? All right. I'm recently single. Yeah. Single people out there? Little? I'm the only one. That's all right. What's Tim's? What's Mike's number? 347? Oh, no. Love you, Mike. Oh, God, no. Recently single. I was dating this woman from Philly, actually. It was a crazy relationship. Yeah. And then we decided to take it to another level. Right? We really got into S&M. Yeah. She slept, I masturbated. I'll tell you, it's been a problem for me lately. I went to see my doctor about it. He said, Dan, I really need you to stop masturbating. And I said, forever? He said, no, just while I'm examining you. It's a problem. No, I also was dating a woman from Colombia. That was interesting, right? Sexy, hot. The only problem is when she spoke English, she didn't really speak it well, and when she did, she would mix her words. She said to me once, honey, I'm driving, and I think I'm gonna be home a little late. I'm sitting in a jam traffic. I'm like, honey, it's not jam traffic, it's traffic jam. Yeah. Then she said to me, you know, you work really hard. Once in a moon blue, we should get romantic and sit near a place fire and listen to the music of Joel Billy. You know, I started to figure out. I said, honey, tonight, how about a job blow? Yeah, she said, not tonight, I got an egghead. Not only didn't I get a job blow, I didn't even get any 96. Yeah. One guy in the back with dyslexia, I love you! Oh. Yeah, dating's tough. I had to date, actually, Tropicana Carmine's, guys. You know Carmine's? Of course, right? Nice Italian restaurant. We get there. The waiter sits us down, hands her a menu, hands me a menu. Not even 30 seconds into the date, with a little of an attitude, she says, I find intelligence very sexy in a man. Tell me something you've read very recently. Yeah. Chicken Palm, 1999. We take all major credit cards and $5 for plate sharing. I didn't want to be rude. I said, tell me something you've read recently. She said, well, I've read 50 Shades of Grey. Do you know about it? Yeah, every fucking morning in the mirror I know about it. Yeah. She said, well, with that attitude, I don't see anybody knocking on your door. I got to tell you something. I disagree. Because every Saturday morning, I got 3 Jehovah's Witnesses knocking on my door. Yeah. And I got friendly with one of them. His name is Bob. And he's a stutterer, actually. Yeah. And he sells these Bibles for $1, these little pamphlets. And he's driving a Mercedes. Do you get that? I said, Bob, how do you do it? He says, well, every Saturday morning, I knock on the door, and I say, would you like to buy my Bible? Or would you like me to read it to you? It was so good, I bought volumes 1 and 2. You'll get that. It's, but dating's tough. I had a very good friend of mine say, you know, start dating women a little bit near your age, even a little older. You know, and I took his advice. I joined this dating site called eHarmony. You've heard of it, right? Yeah. Filled out my profile, put my picture on. 1 week, got an email. Said, I really like your profile, but I want to be upfront and honest. I'm really not 60. I'm 80. Lady, my name is Danny G. I'm not looking for Granny G. Like I'm gonna go out with an 80-year-old. That's crazy. So we're at Starbucks. Have you tried this new drink? I swear, it's called the Metamucil Frappuccino. Yeah. Went back to her apartment, we cuddled, we spooned, and we watched reruns of The Golden Girls. Yeah. And I'll tell you, got on the couch a little bit. She said, you mind if I slip into something more comfortable? I said, I'm okay with that. As long as it's not an adult diaper, I'm okay. She came out with a blonde Tina Turner wig, her fishnet stockings, and her favorite shoes. Those wedges with the heel, you know, those orthotic heels with the Dr. Scholl gel inserts. I tell you, we were gelling. Yeah. And she's a little kinky too. Yeah, she's into foot fetishes, swingers clubs, into threesomes. She actually asked me if I would have sex with her and a chicken. A chicken, can you believe that? Now listen, I don't know you, you don't know me, but I've done some crazy shit in my life, but that's fucking retarded. So I'm blowing this chicken. I'm only kidding. You believe it, right? You think I did that, right? I can never do anything like... My time is up. Thank you so much. Happy New Year. My name is Danny G.